To Ohio and another shooting. 16-year-old Khia Bryant's mom still in shock today. Her daughter shot and killed by Columbus police on Tuesday.
I'm still processing this. I'm still mourning. Khia was a sweet little girl. She didn't deserve what happened to her.
NBC News Now correspondent Maura Barrett is in Columbus. Maura, Columbus police releasing more body cam footage showing the officer's point of view. What can you tell us about that new video? And I just want to warn our viewers, some of them may find this video disturbing.
Good afternoon, Allison. Yeah, this video that was released less than 24 hours after the incident happened on Tuesday afternoon, just before we heard about the verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. And it gives us a picture of what exactly went down when the officers arrived on scene. You see him pull up in the police car before getting out of the car, and you see it happens very quickly. The woman, or the young girl, Khia Bryant, holding a knife, charging towards one female and then towards another, and in that split second, the officer firing 4 shots at her. And this is something that it happened incredibly quickly. 12 minutes arrived after the 911 calls were made. We also received that audio yesterday. And I want you to listen to some of the immediate reaction between the officers and bystanders on scene. And again, it is quite disturbing for our viewers. Here's a peek.
What's going on? Hey, 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 get down, get down, get down, get down. No. She had a knife. She just went at her.
She's a kid, man.
And so you can see a knife on the ground in the body cam video after the shooting took place. Khia Bryant's mother in that interview you just heard from emphasizing that this was out of character for her daughter and that she actually feels that her daughter was defending herself among these 2 other females who she called grown girls. We don't know the ages or identification of these other women involved, but the family very much angered at the situation this evening, Allison.
Maura, the 911 call was also released. What did you learn there?
So there were 2 911 calls that were released yesterday afternoon. I want you to hear from one of them that police put out, and it's unclear who exactly made the call, but this is what police officers heard when they first got the call.
We got these grown girls over here trying to fight us, trying to stab us, trying to put our hands on our grandma. Get here now.
So again, there was one other call that was made, and we don't know who made these calls, whether it was Khia Bryant or one of the other females involved. But this was the police responding to what they are calling an attempted knife fight or apparent knife fight, and it came on scene with Khia Bryant with the knife in her hands as she was interacting with those 2 females there. So clearly a very hectic situation that happened within 20 minutes, Allison.
Yeah. Maura, I understand you've heard from the police union. What are they saying about this?
They're standing by their officer's defense, their choice of firing his weapon. I want you to hear from the police union on what he says about what this body cam video reveals.
With this transparency, the public can see that. As unfortunate as it is, we do not know potentially how many lives could have been lost in addition, or people seriously injured.
At a press conference yesterday, the police chief also standing by his officer as reporters asked why wasn't a taser used, and demonstrators here last night echoed the same concern over why there wasn't an alternative method of dispersal used or if the gun should have been fired anywhere else. The police chief saying their training tells them to follow shooting towards the center mass of the body rather than a smaller target like a leg or an arm, because if there's deadly force being used, like the knife in Khia Bryant's hand, that's what they're being trained to do. So the police union standing behind the officer this evening.
Well, Maura, a lot of people asking that question tonight, whether that was the right response. We'll see what the investigation shows. Thank you so much, Maura. Really appreciate it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.